Perfect.
We're set.
All right, we're in the studio. We're recording another episode.
We're back.
We're back.
Got your
What's
green
up?
pants on.
I do. I'm wearing my green pants.
Some kind of work jacket.
Yeah,
Looks
lots
like
of
you're gonna
earth
go
tones.
weld. Like, what are you welding?
No,
Did you
this
weld
is like a
something today?
cool suede jacket from the 80s. It was my
Looks
dad's.
like the
and
leathers
then
that I wore when I arc welded.
Maybe I am gonna weld.
I mean, you could.
I don't really know how, but I look like I do. Apparently,
You do.
It's good to look resourceful.
I'm into it.
Yeah.
Into it.
We've got a new person. We fired David.
Yep. David
His parents came into town, and he wanted to see them, and that's unacceptable to us. We have high standards, and so he's gone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And we've replaced him. We have Eliza Butler on our third mic.
Yeah. Give it up for Eliza.
Yes. Seeing how the shoes are made.
Yeah. Yep. This is where we talk about shoes.
Yeah, this is where the sausage gets made. Mm-hmm. Right here, the sausage fest gets made right here.
It is 100% less of a sausage fest than it's ever been before.
It is 100%, maybe a third.
I don't know how math
30%,
works.
33 and a third percent. 333.
Yeah, well, it's always been 100% a sausage fest down here, and now it isn't.
This
so
is
I was
how
going with it isn't anymore.
Usually this is how toxic masculinity gets made, but today
we have someone here that'll help us check our male privilege.
Well, I do understand the no girls allowed sign outside now. So
I mean, we can't let it get out of hand, you know. We got to have some male privilege in here.
And we're sipping on a fresh beverage.
We're sipping on seltzer, craft seltzer.
Craft. This is a spiked seltzer. It's called Spiked Snow Melt.
Yeah, it's like White Claw, but
it's with electrolytes
in a regular shaped can.
So we can still do activities after this.
Yeah, electrolyte. Yeah, so it's like It's like a Gatorade.
It's like a post-workout.
Yeah,
this
is healthy. It's good
for alcoholics.
Yeah, it's good for. This is a health beverage.
Dude, have you ever? I had an experience with a post-workout. I did one of those post-workout
I never did any of that
packets
bullshit.
that so when you buy stuff sometimes at like GNC they're like, oh, try this weird other supplement that we're just giving away.
Yeah,
they gave me this post-workout. It had a bunch of creatine in it.
Okay, it
was like, I've never done cocaine, but I feel like
think it's what cocaine would be.
Dude, I took one. I put that in my post-workout beverage, and then
Isn't that supposed to be a pre-workout?
No, there was the pre-workout, but I did the post-workout, and I was calling people with all kinds of business ideas, and just like I was like, write this down. I have an idea.
Getting into Bitcoin.
Yeah. I was like, all right, we gotta get into this. I'm thinking of it right now while I'm on the freeway, and I can't write it down. Can you please write this down for me? It was wild, dude.
I've heard that's what that pre-workout shit does.
Maybe
it's like gets you jacked up.
Maybe I wasn't fully reading it, but
yeah.
I was
What's
flying.
the point of that post-workout? I thought you were just supposed to have like protein.
Yeah.
Post-workout,
but
and maybe some carbs to
I put
rebuild
creatine in it, which dehydrates you, and I don't understand why you put creatine.
I feel like you should rehydrate
I
after you
should.
work.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
I don't think you did
I didn't
this.
Do, no, I didn't do
wrong,
it.
Whatever. You did the wrong thing.
I probably did a post-workout or
you
pre-workout.
Did a pre-workout
In a post-workout.
Yeah, you're supposed to take
society.
that so that you can go in there jacked up like a lunatic and lift too much weight.
So I got jacked up like a lunatic
Yeah.
afterwards. I think I went to an open mic and it was pretty wild, but
yeah,
I went buck wild on the mic.
That sounds fun to watch.
It probably was, honestly.
I like to see somebody go up to an open mic with unlimited energy.
Just whacked out of their gourd on creatine post.
Anybody who just shows up and starts yelling.
Post-workout.
Yeah, if they just show up and start yelling, that's going to be fun for me.
I was being disruptive while other comics were on stage. That's how much I was into it. I was already being disruptive before I got on stage. They put me up early so that I would leave.
Did you? Did you leave?
Did leave. I just went outside and talked about all my business ideas.
Nice.
Out there.
Was this in Vegas or was this in
Nah,
Minneapolis?
dude. This was here.
This was here?
Yeah.
Here?
This was here.
What mic?
Yeah.
Lagrowski.
Oh, okay.
And then I sit outside and talk to everybody.
That's
about my
an
business
easy
ideas.
mic to have been disruptive at. That room was tiny.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll be honest, I don't remember what the business ideas were, but they
Nobody
were
wrote it down?
amazing. I don't think. Well, no, they wrote it down. It's just like
Who was it? Who wrote it down? Let's call him up.
pre-workout. Yeah, post pre-workout. It was. I don't think
Was
they
it
wrote
Todd?
it down.
I hope it was Todd.
That I called.
Yes.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
No,
Todd
that
I
was there
called.
that you were giving business ideas to.
Maybe.
That would be very funny.
It was probably
Because
a
Todd would
bowling
be
business.
endlessly patient with you.
Right. And
Because
just
he's
completely
such a nice person. He would
and-
just be like, "Oh yeah, Bjorn, that's a great idea." He wouldn't be
Oh.
like, "Are you on cocaine right now? What? That's a terrible. You have too much energy.
Why did you call me? Why did you
Go
call
to
me
that
from
bar,
the 84?
Order
Or 8?
4 shots and drink them all. You need to calm down somehow."
I was having a
It's a
good
bad
time,
idea,
dude.
but I know, but like after the first couple business ideas.
Yeah, next time I got some business ideas, I'm just gonna cold call you. Just be like, drop everything. Sneakers for dogs. Hype sneakers for dogs.
I will hang
Like-
up the phone.
Yeezys. I want to see Barkeezys.
I'll start doing this podcast with Todd.
You just fire me. Bjorn had a dumb business
We've
idea.
already fired David.
We're done.
We've already fired David.
And we'll do it again.
We will.
We'll threaten again.
Mm-hmm. All right. No, I'm not going to fire you.
Okay, I appreciate
But
it.
don't do cocaine.
I won't.
It's bad
okay.
for you. I read
not-
something about it in a
I'm not that
magazine.
interested in it.
Said
I
you
just got that
shouldn't do
post-work, that pre-workout, dude. Just do some pre-workout. Like, if you're like, what does cocaine do to my body? I'm going to try first with some legal supplements that they're just giving out at GNC.
I have heard that story about pre-workout. though.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay,
that people
okay.
take the shit and they're all amped up like they did coke, and then they go into the gym and listen to metal
Oh, yeah.
and like
I have a
lift.
mix. I have a Spotify mix called Metal Lift Mix, and it's just pure Metallica.
it's just
songs.
always the worst kind of gym people that tell me a story about pre-workout. And yours is the funniest. You're not one of those kind of people because you took it
Thank you.
the wrong way, so that at least makes it.
Well, I
These
needed
guys are just
energy
like, yeah,
off.
bro.
I didn't want to be all tired because I was like, I'm gonna go to the gym and then I'm gonna go do stand up. What am I crazy? I'm gonna take this pre-workout, post-workout. But I think I just read the packaging wrong. I'm now
Yeah,
being honest
I think
about it.
I think pre and post got mixed up somewhere.
Yeah.
there. You had a
It's
dyslexia
like greater
moment.
than, less than kind of
The E
situation.
looked like an O.
hmm
Some other letters appeared.
I
Apparently.
just took it for how I wanted it to be. You know, like sometimes you just gotta do that. You just have to have an attitude.
I don't think you do. I think this sounds like it was a bad idea.
That's a pretty terrible idea.
Yeah, it sounds like you made a mistake.
It's
But
all
you've
right.
owned up to it now.
Mhm.
It's out in the air.
I'm literally realizing it on camera that I took a pre-workout, post-workout. Oopsie daisy. It's all right.
Yeah, I think
You know,
I think
I
we've
felt
all
great.
Yeah, I think you've grown from the experience.
I have. I just stopped taking all of them all together after that because
That's
that
a good call.
That moment in the car scared me
I
because I
think
called
they're
4
kinda-
people and I don't make phone calls ever anymore. Like, and all I was doing was driving from where I live, which is like almost Gresham, into downtown, which is
Yeah, so it was like
a 10
in
minute
off
drive.
hours. So it was like 20 minutes max. So these were 4 5-minute
people.
phone calls. And you were just like, "Hey guys, business idea."
I was like, "Do you have a pen?" And they were like, "What are you talking about?" I just hang up. You know, it's all good. It's all good though.
Yeah. No, I would say good idea not ever taking that again. It sounds bad. Also, I don't really understand how that's good for you. It seems like if you do take that pre-workout, you're going to be overconfident. You're going to throw out your rotator cuff or something. Like, you're going to hurt yourself at the gym because you're going to be like, "I can bench all the way."
My theory
And that's
is
the noise it's going to make.
as
You're
it
gonna be
breaks.
like, "Ah, fuck."
Have you done that at the gym?
No.
Where you're just like overconfident and then
No,
you're just like,
no.
"Oops, I gotta just
No, I was
home now."
underconfident. I paid a personal trainer when I could barely afford it because I was like, I don't want to get hurt. And it was a good call because I didn't get hurt.
You didn't get hurt.
I also really didn't ever achieve anything at the gym, but that's probably more on me.
I found that I always threw out my back whenever I tried to do anything with the bar, pretty much.
Yeah, well, that's why
like-
you got to pay a personal
know,
trainer to teach
I
you the
know.
right form.
But so that I mostly, when I go to the gym, I mostly just stick to the free weights. I like free dumbbells,
free weights are
the
great.
small
Mhm.
dumbbells. And here's the theory that I read, and it just stuck in my brain hard, is that the nice thing about free weights is you use balancing muscles, so you get more bang for your buck, sort of.
Yeah, but I think that holds true with the bar as well.
It does. But I always got hurt whenever I did that. So
No,
and by
that's
always
fair.
I mean both times that I tried. I was just like, I threw up my back, couldn't work out for like 3 weeks. And I was like, you know what?
Well, I
It's
think
better
almost
if I
everybody
just...
is going to start with too much because they see one guy with the 45 plates on the bar and they're like, well, I mean, you got to have the 45s. What am I, a pussy?
I was
with
at
the 35s. I can barely put up the 35s. I am a pussy. And you know what? I haven't hurt myself.
Well, then, you know
So
what? You're
I
reasonable.
stand by it.
I was at the gym. So I have my littlest brother.
Mm-hmm.
He asked me.
He's the one that can easily put up the 45s.
Yeah.
Or 2 or 3
or
sets.
more of those.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have no idea what he can bench, but it's
More than me.
more than both of us probably combined. We could probably safely say that's what it is. But I was visiting my dad, and it was around his birthday, and I was like, "Oh, it's your birthday. What do you want to do? Let's do something special. Let's like go bowling and go to a movie or something, because it wasn't pre-COVID. There we go, nailed it. Pre and post. I'm gonna get it by the end of this podcast. It was pre-COVID, and so everything was still open, and I was like, "What do you want to do? We can do anything." He was like, "Let's go to the gym." So
Those are the guys that routinely take pre-workout.
right. He probably would never make that mistake that I made.
Yeah, but he also probably literally does lines of it in his car.
Probably. So he was like, let's work out. And so I obliged because I'm a good brother. And I remember we were like working out together, and it was just like the most pointless. Like, it was just like,
It's not a good social activity.
well, no, but you got to be about at the same like level to work out together, because it's like, he's like, oh, you want me to spot you with he's like, what do you usually start with? And I was like, I don't know, the bar. Because the bar is like 15 pounds on its own. You got to remember 45.
Yeah.
Okay, it's 45 pounds on its own.
Uh-huh.
I don't need any weight on there. That's where I'm starting. If we're like starting and working up, I'm gonna start with the bar. And he laughed in my face,
Well, that's just rude.
which is,
You're his
It
big
is.
brother. It's
And
the
then
level of respect
it was
that
just
that
like
title
when we're
demands.
taking turns, it's like we're taking all these plates off and putting them on for him, and it's like that's most of my personal workout is just putting those plates on for my brother. I was like, how about we
You're
just
like,
do that?
I'm tired now.
I'm tired of just putting all these
we
huge
just
plates on.
carried these over there and then back
Yeah,
over
they
here and then
weren't-
back over there.
they
and
weren't
then
right
back
next
over
to
here,
the
and
thing.
that's all I'm doing for the day.
Isn't
I'm like-
that how CrossFit works though?
Yeah. They're just
Yeah.
Back and forth.
I think so. Yeah.
you're
Yeah,
just putting
you've been in
plates
CrossFit,
on
yeah.
for
Yeah.
somebody else.
I think they throw some tires.
Mm-hmm.
They always do it where you can see them.
and then they're real
Yeah.
mean to you.
And they
I feel
wave
like
ropes around.
That's a big part.
It's
Wave the
fucking
ropes.
dumb.
All right, wave the ropes, brah.
Yeah, I think they're they're just showing other people that they work out.
Yeah.
It's silly. They joined a pyramid scheme. It's like the improv of exercise.
It is.
They just continue to pay money to show up and learn nothing. It's useless and dumb.
It is. It's like a church or something. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's a
man.
cult.
It is a cult. The CrossFit cult. All right, we just lost all of our CrossFit. That actually
All of our
brings
CrossFit and
me
improv audience, so nobody.
our sponsors.
Oh
That
yeah.
brings us up to our sponsors.
Our sponsors, Bearskin
Portland
Underwear.
Yeah.
If you wear bearskin, don't do CrossFit or
Don't do
improv because
CrossFit.
those things are dumb and they sully the name
Ugh.
of our cool brand.
Right? Yeah, don't do it. All right, let's get into these sneaks, dude.
All right, we got some sneaks
We got
here.
some heat.
These are these are dead stock right here. I have diamond hands on these. I have diamond hands on GME still, you guys. We'll see how that goes.
Hold it up like kind of. Yeah.
But yeah, this
For a
is
little while.
the Air Jordan 1 Silver Toe. This was a women's release but I got it in my size, which is 11.5 women's, 10 men's. And I haven't decided if I'm going to keep it or not. That's why it's still got the thingamajig on it and no laces, and the cardboard's still in it. I kind of want to keep it, though, because I really like the shoe. I think it's got, like, really nice color blocking. It's, like, kind of just a black and white shoe, but with a little metallic hit. The leather quality's awesome. Like, this black leather is super soft.
And the satin on the inside is delightful.
Yeah. Like, in here, it's satin. It's, like, super soft and silky. Eliza.
Feel it. Isn't that nice?
That really
So
is.
soft and silky.
Yeah, for the ladies. Yeah.
I know.
But I enjoy the finer things, too. You know? I like a nice, soft, silky shoe. I don't have any soft, silky shoes because, you know, toxic masculinity. They make these shoes for men that are less soft and silky.
Mm-hmm.
They think that our ankles are tougher.
They're like,
And, you know, my ankles like to
Be
be
rugged.
pampered. And
Be
these
rugged.
shoes provide that service. These
You
are-
should buy more ladies
I should.
drops.
I've been trying.
Women's onlys.
Well, I mean, they dropped some cool colorways in
They
women's
do.
only. So,
I still like those fossil
yeah, the Fossil
Jordan
Force.
Force.
So, yeah, I think that little hang tag is cool, too. And that's only on the women's ones. That little, like, leather hang tag thing. It's kind of stupid. I mean, I'm just going to take it off and leave it in the box if I wear them. But, like,
Nah, dog.
It's
you should
neat.
wear it with them on there.
no, that's
Why
like
not?
leaving the off-white thing on the off-whites.
Do you leave the lace bag on there?
No.
You should.
I'm leaving it on for now because if I were to flip them, then I can easily prove that these are dead stock. They've not been worn.
I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
I pulled the cardboard out of these today to wear them, and I creased the toe.
Yeah, no, those are done. The toe is
They're
creased as
done.
fuck on those.
I was like, going for it.
They're awesome though, and those.
I'm really hyped on
Yeah,
these. I'm not
I'm
gonna
glad
lie.
we got those.
I'm so stoked on them. I know I just changed the subject to a
That's
different
okay.
pair of shoes, but
Just another one of the sneakers that I took a W on.
honestly, these
You're
are
welcome.
my favorite sneakers that I own, hands down. I was thinking about it when I was walking over here, and I was like, these are them. These are my, I don't know, what's that called? Because the grail is something you don't have. What's the grail you've achieved? What's that?
Your favorite ones.
Your favorite
I
pair?
I don't know. I feel like you could come up with terminology, or you could just be like, these ones are my favorite.
The grail that I got, the gots,
Yeah.
the gotums. These are my gotums.
Yeah, you got them. No, those are cool.
So what's with the creased toe? I don't understand why that is
So
a scandal.
these are not. So right here is where when you step,
Yeah, you
You
can see it on the
crease
ones
the
I'm
toe.
wearing right now, which are also ones. The,
See
the
what he's
toe
doing?
creases really easily
Mm-hmm.
if you just wear your shoe like a shoe.
Mm-hmm.
And it kind of shows very obviously that it's been worn.
Ah.
so
okay.
it's sort
Yeah.
of the like.
It's a big tip off that the shoe's been worn, and so it's not
Yeah.
worth the price that it would be worth
I
dead
see.
stock. So if I do decide to flip these, I can't wear them because the toe will crease and it'll be obvious.
Yeah.
And
So
there's no
it's-
going back.
Right.
Yep. Exactly.
And at the moment, they're not really worth that much. Like I paid $170, and they're worth like $250.
You got it up there. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So it looks like.
Yeah,
Can
go
you-
to the drop down where it says size and see what an 11.5 is.
So it says size all. Yeah. Click on that. What's the 11?
Yeah,
Find more.
245.
245.
My theory is because this is a men's size, like a big women's size,
Mm-hmm.
they're limited because the stock numbers aren't. Stock numbers actually weren't crazy on these in the first place. And the stock numbers in those big sizes, they don't make
it's
as many.
Rare. No, because I wear like an 11 in women, so a little bit smaller, and it can be hard to find.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So it's kind of like wearing a size like 13 or 14 men's.
Mm-hmm.
So there aren't that many of them, but it's a really popular men's size. So all the dudes that want this shoe, there's not that many pairs for them. So if I hold these for like a year and don't wear them,
Yeah.
they could go up. I'm thinking they could go up the way these went up.
Maybe
'Cause-
if they drop a Last Dance 2 kind of situation.
No, I think it's just a slow burn type of thing where everybody
I-
who really wants them now will get
Get
their
'em.
pair, and
Yeah.
then everybody else who discovers them is going to be like, oh, I gotta, just be supply and demand. Because these were
I
like
think that's
that.
a good point.
These weren't worth anything for months after they dropped, and now they're worth like close to $400.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that?
They still look cheap to me. I like them. I'm not saying that I don't like them.
No,
They
I
just
get it. They
don't-
have a little plasticky look
They
to
just
them.
have this like mall rat look to me. You know?
A little bit. They definitely have a plasticky look. They're kind of a plasticky shoe, but they're also
That's
worth $400, which
true.
is cool.
Yeah, it is
So-
cool.
Yeah, I think it's neat. I like an appreciating asset. That's why I invest in GameStop. I'm just so happy that it went back up.
Did it?
I'm-
What are you at right now?
Oh, I've more than doubled my money.
Oh,
It's at
wow.
it's at 265 as of the end of today.
I saw that the other one that I have investments in, the Bitcoin went up a little bit.
Oh yeah, Bitcoin and Ethereum both, like the whole crypto market kind of
It's
it's just been at
I-
a high, and
I
it's
don't
been,
know
like,
what to do.
wobbling
I
around
guess
up
I'm
there.
supposed to sell or something,
No,
but
just
I
hold it.
don't.
Who cares?
I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna hold on to it. Whatever.
Yeah. No, if
It
you
is what it is.
I've read like a couple articles about Bitcoin, so I don't know anything. But the couple articles that I did read were like it
I'm
could
glad-
become like the gold of the internet,
Yeah.
where it's
so-
like the base currency that all currencies are based on.
Gotcha.
In that case, it's good to own a little bit of it because then you have like it's like the reserve currency of the internet.
Okay.
That's the theory that it could potentially become that.
all right.
Whether it does, who knows?
Diamond
it's like,
hands hold
yeah, diamond
rocket
hands,
ships
rocket
to the
ships,
moon, baby.
apes, bananas,
apes bananas.
emojis.
I'm going apes bananas on this.
Have you guys heard of these NFTs? Have you heard of this? It's like has something to do with cryptocurrency. It's like art.
Not safe for work.
No,
So-
no.
Oh, a non-fungible token.
I suppose. I don't
That's
know.
what
like,
that stands for, but I'm not entirely sure what it means.
Yeah, I don't.
I
think
think
anyone
what it
does.
is. No, I think what it is it's like a new cryptocurrency.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, because there's like if you look on Coinbase or whatever, there's a whole slew of them, like that Doge coin that sort of became a meme, but people have made money off of it. Like it was started as a joke, but there are people that figured out how to make money off of it, which is cool. I still think it's probably really stupid because it's uncapped, so there's no like limit to the amount of them that there could be. So therefore, you can just literally print money.
Oh, so
so
it's
then
like the
it's-
American dollar.
A little bit, yeah. Well, a little bit, but a little less like known, and it's still like
And
they're
volatile.
literally printing money.
And not, but yeah, they're literally
Also, they're
printing
worth
it.
5 cents a crack. Like they're not worth a lot, so you can buy a whole ton of them, and potentially they'll go up to 10 cents, and then you double your money, and that's pretty cool. Or they'll go up to $1, and you 20 times your money, and that'd be really cool.
Nice.
But they could also all drop down to a penny. Because they can
And
just
then-
print a zillion more and nobody... It's
Yeah.
Who knows? I'm probably wrong on this. I'm probably spreading misinformation. Sue me. Go on
it's fine.
Reddit if you need to know about...
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah, go on Reddit if you need to know about Dogecoin.
All right, Nick. So
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you about something.
Yeah.
I feel like things are starting to open up again.
Uh-huh.
How do you feel about that?
How do I feel about things
Yeah.
opening up?
Yeah, like
I'm not
life
mad at it.
coming. You're not? I thought you were
Okay,
pretty
I'm
disappointed.
I don't want to go back to the office. I just really like working at home.
Okay,
Other than that,
so-
I'm excited for it to
wait.
come back.
So you're like the kid that doesn't want to go back to school after spring break or summer,
After
or
summer?
whatever. Yeah, after
So
summer.
every kid
So every kid
in the world, yeah.
and you're just like your boss is like your mom and you're just like, "Mom, can I just be homeschooled, please?"
a little bit, yeah.
Like, I just want to be homeschooled for the rest of my life. Can I be homeworked?
I would
Can I
love.
be homeworked, please?
Yeah.
Home careered. Can
Uh-huh.
I be home careered?
That was literally, if you had asked me 4 years ago when I graduated college, I think it was it was 4 years ago. I'm old. Anyway,
You're not.
You're
Hey,
really
I'm
not.
35.
Well,
How old are you?
I'm old for me. I'm the oldest I've ever been.
Yep, that's how age works,
27.
baby.
I feel pretty old compared to how old I
Old.
was before I was this old.
I can't
you know?
even imagine
That was
when
a
you are
profound
when
and
you're
dumb thought.
I want to go. Invite me to your 40th birthday party.
Oh, if I have an off myself, I will.
Oh, it's gonna be a riot. Your 30th birthday is gonna be. What are you gonna do for what kind of craziness are you gonna
I'm gonna
do?
probably bomb at an open mic. Dude.
I bought a car and moved to Las
Given how
Vegas.
my
That's what
last
I did
two
on my
birthdays
30th
go-
goddamn birthday.
On my last 2 birthdays, I have bombed a set and done decent in a set. So I have a 50-50 chance of bombing at an
You-
open mic on
you went-
my next birthday. I've been on stage 2 birthdays in a row.
2
now.
birthdays. This birthday you were,
Yeah, I did the parking lot.
and
Crushed.
Oh,
last
that's right.
birthday you
Oh.
were too, because we went skiing.
No,
right?
but last birthday was a Monday. We had our show at Blank Slate.
That's
I
right.
bombed.
Oh, I remember now.
Yeah, it was terrible. David told me that I made the audience hate them. Or hate me.
Why did they hate you?
Oh, just because of my act.
Your general
You as a
demeanor.
Just everything
Me.
about me, I was very honest in my
Very
act.
honest and
and I'm just
toxic.
not likable, to everybody. Not everybody's cup of tea. You know what I'm saying? But like,
you're like a detox tea that you kind of just have occasionally, but you're like, why do I still have this in the cabinet?
we're like a matcha.
like a matcha.
You know that
yeah,
shit?
yeah,
I
that
hate
just
that
gives
shit,
you
but
so
some
much
people
goddamn
love it.
anxiety. I can't. You know what? I just linked matcha tea with like an anxiety attack, and I was like, I put the data. It all lined up where it was like, oh, that was the variable in all of those random days where I had like an anxiety attack. I was like, why did I have so much anxiety? And then I was like looking in the trash
So
and I
does
was
that
like,
shit
oh.
got a ton of caffeine in it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And
it also
see-
just tastes weird.
I had
And it's
it
got a weird
does-
texture, real
I-
powdery.
I love all of it.
I
but
don't like
I
that
like
texture.
green. I was just like, oh, this is just like bomb ass green tea. That's what I thought it was. It's not. It's anxiety attack ice green tea.
Like
Okay.
the
what it is.
sativa of drinks.
Yeah. It's like the sativa of the tea world. The sativa. That's funny. Okay. Teas in
You
both words. Okay.
Weird you weed people.
I see.
See, that's what
I
gives
had-
me anxiety. I'm not a weed guy.
Well, you have only probably smoked a sativa then. I think.
I did a
You
know what?
hybrid thing. I've
So
smoked stuff with a
It
with
was
a
a-
CBD
It was
in
a
it.
Prius.
You need an
I had the
indica.
Prius. Yeah, you need like an indica.
It'll
It's
just chill you
like-
out.
I
You'll go
could
to sleep.
just not smoke weed.
Oh, I guess.
I'm pretty good with that right now. I'm saving tens of dollars a month.
It's well, right now it's not really like it's gonna mess up your life financially because you like buy like bottles of expensive
Yeah, no, I got
boozes
plenty
and
other bullshit
stuff.
to waste my money on.
and sneakers and other things to.
Lord knows I'll
You're not
waste
gonna
my money.
You're not gonna go broke if
No.
you started smoking weed. That's not
No,
the
but it's
Scalzone-
just
the
an
Scalz
excuse
way.
that I can throw out. You ever try to end a conversation and just start digging through excuses in your brain? And you're like, maybe this one will work.
Mhm.
That's
And
what
then-
I was doing there.
And then you've got people like me that are just like doers and movers and shakers, and I make shit happen, and I don't take no for an answer.
And you try to push controlled substances on your friends. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I'm drinking
Oh, dude,
right now.
think of controlled. Speaking of controlled substances, over the weekend, I went midweek is what I did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I
you
went
went
up-
to
I drove up
Montana.
to Montana, and I broke down and I bought some smokeless tobacco on the road. I am falling off so many wagons. It's insane. Like,
See,
call me.
Are you
I'm
still
on
using the
Oregon
dip, or do
Trail.
you just use it to drive?
No, I just like it. It was fun. I'm not gonna keep doing it. Don't worry. It made me feel real gross. But it was like the ZYN one. Have you
don't-
tried that one?
I haven't never done dip.
And none of them. It tastes like gum. It's
Oh no.
it's tobacco-less. It's just nicotine pouches. Is all it
Oh.
is. It's like nicotine gum. I basically just
Well, that's not bad then.
and I got the
That
and I
sounds
only
kinda
got the
fun.
3 milligram megabyte. I don't remember which it was.
Yeah,
I think it was the 3
megabytes.
megabyte.
Yeah, that's how they measure those
Yeah.
things. Yeah.
They were like 3 or 6, and I was like 3. I don't know what I'm answering. Yeah, so I got the 3 gig pouches.
Yeah, the 3 gigabyte.
Yeah, 3 gigabyte pouches. I don't know. They're delightful. It's like gum, basically.
And they just keep you awake while you drive.
Yeah, you just get this like nicotine high, basically. It's like a full body situation if you haven't done it in a long time. Or so like for you, if you tried it, it probably would.
It'd probably be awesome.
I meant to
or
bring
I,
it on the
or
show.
I get some anxiety.
Spinny head.
Huh.
But not in a bad way.
Anxiety's not really a part of this. I've never gotten anxiety from it. It's sort of like it maybe if you had a bunch of caffeine, it might like be the tipping point.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know. But even then, it's probably not. Like the matcha tea is probably going to do it before this. You just feel tingly and good for a second and like buzzed. You feel buzzed. You're like, oh, now I understand that word buzzed.
Okay.
I get it. I fully get it. It's like,
right.
it's like, but that's what happens when you smoke cigarettes and stuff too.
You guys have given it a glowing endorsement. I'll go buy a pack.
Yeah. It's like
We'll go with my
tin.
Go with my cool '80s leather jacket.
Yeah, and you could put it in your pocket and then you have the tin ring.
The sleeve
and then,
pocket. That's
then
what
they'll
you
know.
Oh.
They're like, oh, he definitely welds. Like,
The
he
dip.
definitely knows
Yeah,
his
the
way
little-
around an arc welder.
Yeah, no, you need the ring worn into the back of all your jeans.
Yeah, I had that because I would like skateboard with it, and then I'd fall, and then it would like cut it into it. It was pretty redneck, is for sure. Pretty gross. Pretty gross.
Okay, so back to working at home.
Yeah, working at home.
Homeschool just prepared me for that.
For working at home.
I
know,
realized I
man.
trained my whole life to
work.
to work from home. I don't need people babysitting me. If they give me some shit, I'll do it.
Yeah.
I don't need. I've always been good at independently getting my work done when it needed to get done.
And so you're bummed about having to go back?
Yeah. It really just working at home is so nice. Like honestly, one of the things I like the most is I don't have to wake up like way before I have to be at work.
Mhm.
Like I don't have to like wake up, take a shower, rush around, get dressed, all that. I mean, I still get dressed, but it's in slippers and sweatpants.
And I wake
And a
up
hoodie.
like 2 hours into work.
No, I wake up. I have yet to be late, even
Dude.
when I
okay.
worked at the office or here
Mhm.
at home. Like I'm not a person that's late. I'll be late to like an open mic occasionally, but the stakes are lower.
Mhm.
No, I'm not late to work. It's not, I'm a professional.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, I like being able to wake up at 8:20 and still be to work before 8:30. Like
And be to work at 8:30.
walk across the room, turn the shit on, and be
put
like,
a
"All
shirt
right,
on,
I'm here."
no
Yeah,
pants.
Put on a hoodie.
Have you done any like no pants situations where you just do tops?
No.
Just the top?
No, I haven't. I wear a lot of sweatpants, which may as well be no pants.
So no Winnie the Pooh in it.
No, Winnie the Pooh, just shirt.
No, it's like
That'd be
honestly,
funny
it's
to
not warm enough in my house.
do. Yeah, it's
I don't
kinda
keep it
cool.
like 75 in there because I like it cool when I sleep. So it's like, I can't be
No.
walking around with no pants on.
I
with
get it,
60.
dude.
It's not a flattering look.
I now so David lives with me now,
Mhm.
and
And he walks around with no pants on.
No,
Is that
no,
where this is going?
Kinda. You're spoiling the ending of this. I realized that like part of my morning routine was I would get up, I'd start the shower, then I go make coffee while I let the water warm up.
Mhm.
But most of the time I get up, I take all my clothes off, I'm about to go into the shower.
Mhm.
So I turn it on and it's not quite warm enough for me to get in yet. And I'm like, oh, I should go make coffee. And then I just go make coffee
Mhm.
totally naked.
Yeah.
And that was the inciting incident. And then I just started, that was just my routine. Clothes off, shower on, go make coffee.
Uh-huh.
And I've since had to stop doing that. I almost did it the other day. Like I consciously was like, all right, no more naked coffee making for you, Bjorn. And then like 2 days in, I'm naked walking down the hall and I'm like, turn around, bud. Turn around.
Oh, that's funny.
David's about to go to work because he works from home too. It's like, can't be
So
doing
does
that.
he just work in his room? Is that
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
got his
He's got his
station
little
set up
space.
in there?
He
Nice.
does. It's funny because like he works at like 8:30 or something like that, and he gets up at like 8, makes breakfast, and then like goes and sits down and eats breakfast while he's at work,
Oh, yeah.
which is
Oh yeah,
wild.
smart.
Oh, I always eat breakfast when I'm at work. I get up, turn on my computer, log in, check an email, then go over and start the coffee machine, make my bowl of cereal or grab my yogurt out the fridge.
Start the shower.
I'm even lazy with breakfast working at home. Like, I don't cook breakfast unless it's a weekend and I have hours.
Okay.
I love to cook breakfast, but I'm not gonna wake up early to do it. I hate waking up early. I just can't do it. I can't. I'll hit my snooze button 20 times. I set an alarm starting at like 7.
Dude, I don't know what's wrong with me right now.
And I
wake up 10
snooze that
minutes
fucking
before my
thing.
alarm like every day, and I'm just like, well, I'm up, I'm awake, and
Now,
I just get up and do
This
shit.
week's volatility of the stock market has made me wake up at 6:25 every day to look at like the price in like pre-market trading and be like, is this gonna be a wild day? Oh, it looks like it is. It's going up. And then like right at 6:30, one of my friends who's also into this, I've gotten like a rocket emoji at 6:30 like 4 days this week.
I should start sending you those.
And then he paper handed all his shares.
That means he sold them.
He sold them and then he bought back in at a higher price than he had bought in before. He still made money. He's still in the game, but like,
But not like in the game. He's not the
he
game.
didn't just hold his shares through all the volatility.
Gotcha.
It was riveting. Wednesday was a wild day. It went up to $350 and then down to $190. I just watched my profit grow to like $1,200 and then crash down to like $200. And I just had to sit there like, oh. It was like it, and then it went back up to like 260 at the end of that day. But it was like such a crazy roller coaster of like adrenaline. It's turning me into a full-blown gambling addict.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Dude, we need to go.
We need to go to Vegas. I'll
need to
bet the
go.
fucking house.
We
We
can
could-
go to Vancouver.
We could. I was gonna say we could just go up to Vancouver. It's a little closer.
It's way better to lose your entire life savings in Vegas.
Not in Vancouver. I guess it is sadder to lose your
Imagine losing
life
everything
savings.
you have in Vancouver, Washington.
That's sad.
You've got somebody from Vancouver, Washington breaking down your door trying to smash your toes or something because you owe them like your car and your savings.
Nick, you're not gonna go that far.
You don't know.
If we
Yeah.
if we go there, you're gonna
We'll
be
have
like,
an intervention.
Actually,
set a budget.
no, I would do the same thing I did with GameStop and put in like a couple $100
Yeah.
and be like, I guess I'm ready to lose this,
Just
but I'm
some-
really not.
yeah,
that's
just
how
be,
you have to do it at a
yeah,
casino.
just
like, break
expect
my
to be
heart.
like
I'm willing to lose. Yeah.
exactly. It's like this is how much money I'm having fun with.
Yeah.
It's my entertainment budget for the
Yeah.
night.
It's
No,
like
that
going
is
to a
really
movie
what
or
I'm.
something.
That's mostly what I'm doing with GameStop, but like it's been riveting.
I
It
know.
really has captivated me. I'm
Really?
aware that I've told you about this a couple times,
know.
but it's been really exciting. This was a fun week.
I believe you,
Yeah,
Nick. I
it's
completely believe.
March 12th for people listening who are like, what week? Because it's,
Because it's all over the place.
it
man.
is.
It could be
It's
any
had
week,
good weeks. It's had bad weeks.
honestly.
Hmm.
The way things have been going,
But yeah.
What
So are
else?
you excited that it's opening back up, Bjorn?
dude. I don't know. I'm kind of like with you. I mean, I already always worked for myself the whole time through.
Yeah.
But like I definitely have some stress about like being social again. Like just the idea of like someone's like, oh, stuff's about to open up. We could like do stuff. I'm like, oh no, I don't have this built-in excuse to say no.
Oh, it has been nice.
Like I gotta be more creative with my excuses.
That's a big
again.
thing I've learned in
This
this. Is I
sucks,
just
man.
I like people, but I only
Can we
like
just keep
them on
this
my
via
terms.
text? Can we just keep this relationship as all text? I don't want to see you in person.
I do love the excuse. It's great.
It's just stressful. I'll be fine with it once it opens up. It's just
Mhm.
like it's just an adjustment, a lifestyle adjustment.
Yeah, I hate a change. Change always bugs me.
Yeah.
You know?
Do you like getting change? Change bothers me sometimes. Like,
Oh,
what am I
like
gonna do with these
when
pennies?
you get money back?
Like, what are these
Yeah,
pennies?
Fuck a penny. Like, what's that
I
even
know.
for?
It's just gonna
Yeah,
be
you're
in my
right. It's-
pocket.
It's not a useful.
The Canadians
amount
got
of
rid
money.
of them years ago. They just round at the.
Don't they
round
got
it
a
up.
2-cent coin though?
no,
$2
coin?
Oh, what's their smallest one? 5 cents?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess that's still
They got a loony and a toonie.
a loony and a.
But
yeah,
I
it's
thought it
got
was
a
clever.
loon on it, right?
It has but the toonie has a bear on it, so I called them berries, because I'm an idiot. And
No.
I thought it was funny.
I mean, it
makes
goes.
all
it
makes
goes
all
more
my
with-
Canadian friends find that fucking hilarious, dude. Every time I'm like, you got a
I mean,
berry,
it is.
and they're like, oh, that's so clever, Bjorn.
It is
You're
consistent with their
hilarious.
naming scheme, and Canadians are known to be very
A loony.
kind and polite.
It's a loon on it.
Yeah, the loon is on the loony, so the bear would be on the berry. That is
Exactly.
consistent.
It's consistent.
Yeah, no, you're
Come
not.
on.
You're not wrong.
Canada.
Yeah, that's why they're Canada.
Do you think
I like Canada.
at the strip clubs they have to start with fives? You know, like if
Oh,
Portland,
yeah,
there's
yeah.
all these $2 bills.
They're
They
just like-
can't. They can't
She's
make
like-
it hail.
Yeah, you can't like
Somebody's gonna get hurt.
throw metal at those ladies. It's not-
I'm now.
You can, but they won't be happy about it.
yeah, it won't last too long.
It's loony night at the, at the strip club. You know they got loony night.
2 loony steak.
Oh God. Yeah, I don't know.
It's berry
I
night.
suppose
I'd go to berry night. Fuck yeah, dude.
very
You
nice.
already go to bear night.
I already go to bear night. What am I? I like the idea, as we're thinking about this, of just like a stripper twerking, and it's just really jingly, like because she has so many.
Like
loonies
she's
in
got
it.
bags
It's just like
tied off her
yeah. It just sounds like bags.
like underwear there and like
change
that are
jingling.
full of change.
Yeah. There's just so much change. They're like saggy.
Yeah, there's some
Her
entertainment
thong's
value there for
sagging.
sure.
If you land one like right in her ass crack, you get a free lap dance.
yeah. You get a 2 for
so
1.
everybody's over
Yeah.
there shooting hoops.
You get a yeah. One for you and one for your friend.
That's
You
hilarious.
get 2 for Barry. 2 for 2. $2.
It's like the adult version of skee ball.
So just like roll it. Oh, that's super funny. Yeah, do the strippers in Canada just have 5s in there?
I've never
do they
been
get
to a
those
strip
berries?
club in Canada.
They have little sacks on the side, little change sacks for all the loonies.
I don't know. You're gonna have to.
I'm not
Google
really a
it.
strip club guy. Are you a strip club guy?
No, I
It-
really am not.
I mean, have you been to one?
Yeah, I went to one in Montana.
Okay, what did
I
you
went
think
to
the whole
Teasers.
time?
Teasers.
It's at a truck stop,
legit.
30 miles away from the nearest real
Anything?
town.
Nearest anything?
No, it's
God.
only 2 miles out of the town of Three Forks.
Right, and there's
Or
billboards for it for
1,500
miles.
people.
In
Oh,
all
sure.
directions.
in Three
Yeah.
Forks. I didn't like it. I felt weird.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Um,
It felt way too fake.
Is
to
it
me.
is it
I didn't-
TMI to say that I've never been to Teasers, but I've had sex with a stripper that worked at Teasers?
I thought it was the Buffalo.
Oh no, it's a Buffalo. Yeah, that
so
was
you
that
gotta
one.
get your club straight, bro.
Dude, it's been a minute. It's been a while.
You've told me that story,
I
so
have.
that isn't TMI because it's I already knew.
It's
so
in real life. No, I don't know. What is it?
it's
It's already no.
Yeah.
Okay,
you're just it's just you humble
go on.
bragging on a podcast.
go on. Yeah,
And,
humble bragging.
Yeah. No, I didn't really like it at all. I felt it was too fake for me. I didn't
never
like.
understood it.
Well, I didn't like I don't like how nice they were to me. Because
It's,
it
like,
was like
fake.
nicer than like real girls had
Did it
ever
feel
been
great?
to me. No, it felt terrible because I was like, wait, I have to pay someone to be this nice to me? I just felt
Felt like
shitty.
an insult.
I felt sad.
Like
Like
it-
I felt bad about
Do
myself.
you feel like you got to go back and read like a self-help book?
No. That's not going to help.
Like you're not gonna like I'm not gonna change. Y'all need to change.
No. I think I'm doing fine. I just was sad. I was 21 years old. This is years ago. I've gone to therapy since. I'm doing a lot better.
There's probably a strip club somewhere where they'll be hateful to you. That might be more.
No,
Oh,
that
like
sounds-
like the
I don't
dicks
want them
of
to be
strip
mean.
clubs.
That's the dicks of strip
I
clubs.
didn't
Where they
want
just
them
go
to be
and
mean. It
throw
just
your
wasn't
dollars
my thing.
back. They're like hundreds or nothing, bitch.
Well, we'll see how GameStop works out. I make $1 million a share. Hundreds or nothing, bitch. Yeah. Hundreds.
I get that.
My whole life will be
They were never that-
Tyga song
I
for
guess-
like a week.
I guess they were never that nice to me. I don't know. I agree. Like when I've been to strip clubs, it's the same thing. It's just like I don't want to. Like as soon as like you stop paying them and they're stop paying attention to you and just like wait, oh that's how it's a transaction. I don't like the transactional Because
Yeah, I didn't.
it does fuck with your confidence a
Yeah.
little bit.
Well, I didn't have any going into the experience, and I didn't gain any throughout.
You didn't have any after?
No,
Okay.
there was a gain of 0. It was like,
But
well,
a loss of 0.
no, I think I only spent like $40.
Yeah.
I didn't really spend much. I went with my friend, who was like 30 at the time. He's like, "We're going to Teasers." He'd already had a bunch of beers, and then he drunk drove us there, and
Oh, perfect.
yeah, you know, it was a good, responsible Saturday.
You could try again, but do the pre-workout before or the post-workout.
Yeah. Do post-workout.
Just
Before you
bring
go.
a whole bunch of pre-workouts. Just be
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Pre-workout.
Now I've heard that
Put
you
that in
ladies
her
like
G-string.
cocaine.
Yeah,
And I don't
give it to
have
the
any
ladies,
cocaine,
exactly.
Legal cocaine.
but I do have some C4. You ever been to GNC?
little
I don't
sample
think they have that in
packets.
Dillon. No GNC there.
No, but they don't have a strip club in Dillon either.
Oh.
This was in Three Forks,
Strap it into the...
which is way out there in the middle of nowhere. No, Dillon, you have to drive at least an hour to get to a strip club, and it's the one in Butte called Sagebrush Sam's.
Oh, yeah. I've seen ads for that, too. Real sparkly ads.
Teaser's the only one I've ever been to, but my friends back home were fishing guides and are a bunch of degenerates, and so they know all of them, and they were happy to enlighten me.
What'd they say about Sagebrush? Because I always imagined it was like a bunch of... See, for me...
Well, they
all the...
always went
See,
there at 1 a.m.
For
when it
me-
was an hour drive away. Already at 1 a.m, they were hammered. Thankfully, no one else is on the road in Montana, so you can just make
I've
your
been-
way
Watch out for
around.
moose.
I've been at a bar
Yeah, the moose
in
are probably drunk
Montana.
at 1 too. So like, it's anybody's guess.
I've been at a bar in Montana, and they were like, "Oh, do you guys want to-go cups? We're closing. Last call, but we'll just give you to-go stuff." I was like, "What?"
Yeah, you can drink it on the road home.
Like,
Does
yeah,
Montana
just-
have booze and crews? Like drive-through liquor store?
No, they
You're
don't
missing
have
out.
that. I know.
But it's within the last 20 years
Yep. When I was in college,
that
they
it
made
stopped being legal to drink a beer while you drive.
Wow.
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 I thought this was America.
No,
Like,
it
you
was.
were in college when that
I was
rule
in college
passed,
when
right?
they made the open container law. a
So that
thing.
was somewhere between 2006 and 2010.
Yeah. It
Yeah,
was
so
like
literally
2000.
Less than 20 years ago, it was legal.
I want to
Like
say
legal.
Like
to
I would,
drink a beer while you drive.
and I would do it.
Yeah.
I would do it all the time. I would be like, "We're
I
going
never-
to the ski hill, crack," and I would just crack
I never
one.
did that. I never drank while I was driving, but I would drink while my friends were driving 100%.
Oh,
Loads
yeah.
of times.
Well, yeah.
oh,
That's
man.
why they're sober.
As long as you were like under the limit. I mean, it's really bad.
Well, this
to
is
even
where that
admit it.
joke
Yeah,
that
of
I was
course,
writing comes in. That I maintain that I don't drive drunk, but I love having friends that do.
Yeah,
It's a good premise. It makes
It's-
people uncomfortable, but people relate.
yeah, it's relatable, but I'm uncomfortable with it, so it's good. It's good.
Yeah, because you shouldn't do it. Not saying you should do it.
I'm gonna be honest with
Uh-huh.
everybody right now. When I would hear about Sagebrush Sam's, that always just sounded like it was like a room full of truckers and some sad strippers.
It's in Rocker, Montana,
Right.
which is a truck stop.
So
So it is almost definitely that.
And see, for me, it was like, I don't care about the people on stage. I just am thinking about all those dreamboats watching the stage. That's what I was thinking about.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah. I want to go. I'll pay the cover to see that. Like,
I think there's a job where you get to just do
Oh, yeah,
exactly
you
that.
just
It's
get a
called
job.
it's called lot lizard.
Lot lizard?
That's yeah. Look for that on Indeed. I believe that's a position where you get to interact with many truckers in that capacity. Lot lizard. That's the correct term, right?
Yeah, from my
Yeah, it's
understanding, yeah.
ugh.
maybe not the most.
Lot lizards
Glorious
for life.
of-
I want a hat that says lot lizard.
It's not the most glorious of career titles, but you know,
You got to go to college for that?
That's
It's
it.
honest
Nope.
work.
It's-
honest work.
yeah, that's an essential job. I bet they didn't quit for COVID.
Yeah, they
Yeah, you
ain't
can't
wearing
outsource
masks.
lot lizards.
There's
Yeah.
no way. All right, so lot lizard.
It's such a silly term.
It is. I like it. It's got like the
Yeah,
double L's.
It's alliteration.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Also, it's like talking about animals. There's some like
Mhm.
yeah, it's kind of like a cutesy word.
Mhm.
Sounds like something out of a cartoon.
It does.
But then it's just a prostitute begging truckers in a fucking parking lot, which is
God.
a lot
Makes
sadder
our
than it
roads
sounds.
a lot safer, I would guess.
I guess it does.
Yeah. They get the sleep that they're looking for.
Yeah.
It's good. It's a
Yeah,
good
these-
job.
Yeah,
They're
no.
not like
We're not
jerking off,
shaming lot
watching porn
lizards. If
all the way
anything,
down.
we're we're
Encouraging people into the position. We're
yeah,
actually
no,
recruiting.
We're raising awareness
brings
for
me
the
a-
profession.
This brings
you know?
us into our first sponsor, Indeed.
ZipRecruiter.com.
Find the perfect pimp job.
I always love the like podcast that like they're just like, all right, we're gonna pause this to talk about boner chews.
Oh
All
my God!
right."
What was the one? Oh, I was watching an Andrew Schultz podcast clip.
Yeah.
He was literally talking about like the whole Chris D'Elia thing in the last couple weeks, like D'Elia coming back, new allegations.
Mm-hmm.
It was like a 20-minute video where they discussed that. Halfway through, advertisement for Blue Chew. It was the fucking funniest thing ever. It was like, Chris D'Elia, he's really got a problem. He's just running rampant. If he's
Better than,
banging
like, an
kids, that's terrible.
OnlyFans
Like,
ad or
if that's
something.
true, like that's unforgivable. You know that like that was their take, and then halfway through, you having trouble getting your dick up? Blue Chew. It was like, okay.
I am now.
I didn't even know
Evidently,
this existed.
Chris D'Elia
Wow.
was not.
You didn't know about Blue Chew?
No, I must be
It's just
listening to a different
Viagra,
podcast.
but it's gum.
Evidently,
And they've
Viagra is no longer under patent or
yeah.
whatever. And so a bunch of people took the ingredients and they made it chewable.
There's a
And
chewable
it's called
one.
Blue Chew.
Gummy boner pills.
It's not gummy. It's
I
like
think it's
gum.
just...
Well, you guys should
Oh,
make a gummy one.
I don't
That
know.
one would sell a lot faster.
Yeah, I don't know. I
Yeah,
feel like,
well,
why
that's-
would you want to just be like, hey, babe, hang on.
No, I think it's
Let me
closer
chew on
to
this for
like
10
a
minutes.
gummy or like...
Oh.
You know those like a Flintstones vitamin?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, maybe
Like
like
kinda
a...
chalky.
I hope it's shaped like a Flintstone, like it's
Like
Fred
a-
Flintstone, but
Dino
with
or-
a heart on.
It's
He's
like...
just got his
the
little
thing
like
is-
skirt thing that he wears.
It's
but it's just
mostly
like-
a boner. It's just, yeah.
Some of those old fertility statues.
That's funny. Blue Chew, if you're
Wow.
listening,
Yeah. I know. I looked it up, so I've been getting
We-
a lot
we
of
took
ads all over the place
we
for
secretly just took pre-workout and we're coming up with business ideas.
it. Just so many ideas. Yeah, there's like a whole bunch of different ones, and they've been sponsoring podcasts. But you have to get... I tried to get some for one of our podcasts, but you got to like talk to a doctor. Like it's like a real
prescription.
thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
you got to get a prescription for it.
Yeah.
Imagine going to the doctor and asking for your little candy Viagra.
Yeah, doctor, I would like some candy.
That makes my dick hard.
I want candy for dates. Date candy.
That doesn't sound good.
Why?
Well, I
don't get
mean,
it.
date candy just sounds like a creepy way to say roofies.
Date candy.
If I heard that, I
does.
would not write you the prescription. I'd be like, you, sir, need to go evaluate some things.
Who you DMing?
Yeah. Let's see your Instagram DMs.
Let me just slide into your DMs for a second. And
Who's this person? How old are they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Be
boy.
careful. So anyway, what are we gonna talk about now?
What are we gonna? What else you been up to? Other
Oh,
than day trading,
Just I'm the
stressing about working at home.
oh I'm just the I'm the wolf of Northwest
I went
23rd.
skiing. I
Oh,
don't
yeah,
know.
that's
Dude,
cool.
I like skiing. It's fun.
It's a good time.
It's expensive though.
Definitely
it's such
is.
a expensive
Whitefish is a
thing.
crazy expensive hill now though.
Dude,
Right?
it was like
It's like $80 or something.
yeah. My mom got me a deal on a ticket, so I paid like 60, which is still like a lot of
That's
money.
still a lot of money for one day.
I got a discount ticket. It was sunny, but it was pretty icy, and so like I don't know. But you know what? Your boy still got it. I still can ski pretty well, and even my mom was like, "You still got it." She
yeah,
was
I've
impressed.
noticed that every time I've skied in the last few years because I only go like once or twice a year at the most.
Mhm.
But after like the first run, I'm like, okay, I can hold my own.
Yeah.
Like at this point, it's just kind of something I can do.
There would be moments where like I wanted to do tricks and then I did not, or I tried and my body was like, nope, like not happening.
Yeah.
That's what it was doing a lot, but it was a good time. It was like, yeah, I like skiing because it's like you go and you suffer, and then you feel good. You know, there's a lot of suffering in skiing.
I don't feel like there is though.
It's like painful.
What
you're
kind of-
cold. You're like there's just
Dude,
there's
you just
some
need
level
to
of
bundle
suffering.
up.
No. But I'm saying it's beautiful
What's the
because you
pain?
gotta suffer a little bit.
The only pain is like the muscle, like the workout
it.
aspect of it.
There's like working out. But that's the joy of it is like that is getting through that.
Beyond
pain,
that though, like
right?
you gotta lift to take you up the hill. So that
Yeah.
takes a lot of the suffering out of it. If you wear warm enough clothes, then that's not an issue. I don't feel like it's suffering. I just enjoy it. I like being outside. It's nice.
Dude, I enjoy it the whole time. I mean, I also enjoy it, but there's like moments where it's like, whoa, this is like hard. And then I feel really good I feel like this joy afterwards because of all of the like, I don't know, the cold and the pain that I went through.
No, anything that there's some discomfort involved is
Like
kind of.
if you just go, I don't know, fishing and it's just good the whole time. Is that better or worse? It's on the other computer. You just there you go.
There it is. Cool. Thanks.
I don't know, man.
No,
That was just my
I get what
thing.
you're saying. Like I remember one thing I remember back in the day is my buddy and I would go duck hunting, and we had to walk a mile across this marsh, and it was public land, so we had to get there at like 4 a.m. because shooting light was at like 6, and so we'd have to get to the blind like an hour before that just to make sure we got it because there was competition. So you get there and it was like 2 degrees because it's December and it's snowing, and you're like walking around in waders in like a little spring, like putting out decoys. It's cold as fuck. It's like snowing on you, and then we had to sit there for an hour just super bundled up, like drinking coffee out of a thermos. And it was like cold and kind of boring, but it was also like exciting. You'd hear like the ducks in the dark and they're like flying over you. Like that, I get exactly what you're saying.
I just think that it's better when there's a little bit of suffering. Because being stuck inside all this time and just being safe and warm and just and all your needs met, it's fucking boring.
Yeah.
And sometimes you've got to be a little cold, a little uncomfortable, a little bit scared. Like there was a bunch of moments. Like there was a moment where this dude was in like a green jacket and black pants, and I was not wearing glasses. I can't ski in glasses. I've never tried, I guess. So.
Oh, you thought he was a tree?
I just thought he didn't exist. He was a fucking ghost to me, and I came flying into a run and I almost collided with him. And it's those moments that make you feel alive. I don't feel that at home. At home, I don't care what scary movie I'm watching. It doesn't give me the same jolt that me almost running into some other adult did on the ski in broad daylight.
Yeah, there's very little that could potentially kill you in your home.
There's suffering. There's some potential for danger, and
Eliza
that
looks like she's
makes me feel alive.
How bad are your eyes? I can't believe you go fucking skiing blind.
They're not. I have astigmatism.
Well, yeah. So does
I can't read stuff in my.
I can't read, you guys.
You heard it here first. Can't read.
You know,
Even
when
though
I
our
misspell texts, that's not my fault. I really think those words are those words.
That was the voice text just fucking up, and I'm committing to it. I don't know. My eyes aren't terrible. It's just like low light, off light situations.
I see.
Sometimes I can't see things.
Yeah, if I took my glasses off, I probably couldn't see like to the edge of this desk.
Oh,
so
you're
it's very shocking.
Oh,
you're like
okay.
I'm super blind. Yeah,
you're like Daphne from.
Yes,
You're a regular Daphne from.
Mine is like
Scooby Doo.
Like everything is blurry, but I can see everything. Like I could read to like here with my glasses off. I could, like a book I can read to like here.
Wow.
I could see. You see the word over. I'm really not helping our listeners whatsoever.
You can see pretty far. I
no,
mean,
it's fine. But like that clock, I can't. That just becomes a red blur.
Yeah.
Without the glasses.
Well, one thing you have to look forward to is when you get in your early 40s, your eyes kind of stop getting worse and they start going the other way. So.
Oh, they'll get better.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I got 13 more years, and whatever decline, that's as far as they're gonna go.
Yeah, like
my dad didn't get glasses till he was in his 40s. So.
I don't know.
So he's bucking a trend on that one.
I'm no Daphne, but like sometimes movement or like driving and stuff is
thought
not
Daphne,
safe.
Wasn't Daphne the hot one that
Sorry.
always ran off
Oh,
with
you're
the
thinking
other
of
hot
Velma.
one? Velma.
Velma.
Velma was the smart one that couldn't see. Daphne was the dumb
Yeah,
hot
yeah.
one
She
that
always-
went and banged
she
the
always-
other dumb hot one.
she always
They always
loses her
just disappeared
glasses.
right
What
for
else
the
are they
whole
gonna
episode.
do? They're both dumb. Like, just
Yeah,
let
they
them
were
go bang
just
each
dumb
other
and hot.
Get out of the way.
Yeah,
Exactly.
but like,
My bad.
Yeah.
Not Daphne.
well, didn't
Velma.
Velma always have a crush on the dumb hot guy?
Yep.
But then Daphne
Probably.
always went and banged him in a
That
closet.
sounds like a
That
chubby
bitch.
Yes.
glasses girl.
Yes.
Chubby smart glasses girl.
But she
really
blew
likes that
him.
guy.
She blew him. That's what she was doing. She wasn't banging him. She
Velma or Daphne?
was- Velma was blowing him for sure.
Oh, so he was just taking advantage. That guy's
Of
a dirtbag.
everyone. Yeah.
Live
Anyway.
action Crystalia can be.
Time's
Yeah,
up
yeah.
on him. All right. I guess we're closing in.
Yeah, we're
on the end
closing
of
in.
this, huh?
Hey, so Nick,
Uh-huh.
if these were so if you were up skiing and you left these in your car.
Because
and-
I was trying to flip shoes in the parking lot like a
'cause you,
scumbag.
Yeah, you were flipping shoes in the
Yeah.
parking lot. You were gonna diamond hands these in the parking lot for some reason. And somebody broke the window, took these shoes. Are you going to replace them? I mean, you are planning on flipping them, so I think I know the answer to
Yeah,
this.
probably not.
Probably not, because if it's a flip situation.
Well, that's the thing. I haven't decided. But yeah, I probably wouldn't replace them.
These feel like a like the basis of a Halloween costume, but like you're half serious. You know what I mean?
No.
You know how like people, well, you don't do Halloween costumes, but like people will do Halloween
Yeah,
costumes.
like half-ass. Yeah.
But then there's like this like, yeah, but those are like things you'd wear that normally.
Oh, yeah, that is
know?
anything that I do for Halloween. It's a collection of things I would wear normally. It's just
Okay.
all of them together.
Yeah. That's exactly what I'm talking
That's
about.
how I do Halloween. That's
Okay.
part of why I hate it. Is I never prepare, and then I'm like, oh god, they're gonna give me a bad time if I don't have a costume. So let me have.
These are like a
something real
white
quick.
party shoe to me. These would be a dope white party, or like a New Year's Eve party.
Okay.
I'd fuck with these, or like a you could
Well,
put
that's
these.
the reason
these
I
would
like
be
them is
great
they're so
for like
clean.
a suit, or like what's that called? The like a tuxedo.
Yeah,
With
like if
these
you were
would be
wearing
sick.
sneakers
like at a
with,
wedding or something.
if you
Yeah.
wanted to wear sneakers with a suit. That's the thing, is they're basically a black and white and gray shoe. They just got a little metallic shine to them.
Yeah, I saw a girl wearing these at IKEA right after they dropped. I mean, they had like dropped 2 days earlier.
Yeah, it was like the day
And
that
she
I
was,
had them
like,
in my hands.
flossing out of control at IKEA on a Tuesday at 10 o'clock
Where
at night,
else
or
is
whatever,
there to
like,
floss?
or not 10 because they close at 8. It was like 10 to 8 when we got there, and I was like, hey, bud, David, they close very soon. We gotta get out of here. So you would replace them? Sorry,
I would-
I interrupted.
No, I would probably just
Yeah.
take the money. But
Just take the insurance.
it's
money.
one of those shoes that it's like, I like it. I'll probably end up keeping it.
Did they only come with these metallic laces?
Well, black are already on them. They're
oh,
just
okay.
not laced up.
I do not like this.
I don't
This
either.
is terrible.
Yeah, I
That
wouldn't
makes
mess
it
with
girly,
the metallic.
though.
Yeah,
This does
exactly.
make it girly. This makes it seem like you're gonna do like a tap dance
Yeah.
recital. Or
No,
something.
if I
These are too
choose-
recital-y
If I
for
choose
me.
to pursue a new career as a lot lizard, metallic laces it is.
This is
Wow.
the,
You need to
this
have
is
proper
the lot
support.
lizard floss for sure.
Oh yeah.
Proper
No,
arch
I'll be
support.
at a high end stop.
I will lot lizard. Yeah, this is a lot lizard shoe for sure.
It could. Well, that's a fancy shoe for a lot lizard.
But it's
She
like
could have had a good night. She
Mm.
could've
Yeah,
had her
maybe.
steak, you know.
Yeah, she's only going in the truckers with the Tesla truck.
Exactly.
Tesla truckers only.
Yeah, yeah. She's a
They're not
classy
even
lady.
tired because they haven't been
Yeah,
driving.
they got a self-driving truck.
They've
yeah,
just
these
been
guys
playing
are-
phone games the whole time.
14 hours of Angry Birds. Do people
Yeah.
still play that shit? That was a great
14
game.
hours of Angry Birds. That's
Yeah.
exactly
That
because
was
they're
a good
not
time.
like back there playing their Xbox or their PlayStation.
Yeah,
they're
you can't get a
they're
PlayStation
probably
5. They're expensive.
they're probably
This
on
guy's got to save
playing
his
Call
money
of
for
Duty
lot lizards.
and then getting their dick sucked by a lock lizard. Lot lizard. That is
Good
life, dude. Dream goal. Was that hashtag goals?
That's your goals.
To have a self-driving
Hashtag
truck,
life
so a
goals.
lot lizard can suck your
just
dick.
like-
Honestly,
Playing
I
video games
feel
on
like-
the road lot lizard. Not be a lot lizard, but
Okay, that's what
take
I thought. I was
advantage
gonna say
of
you could shoot a little higher than that.
you could shoot higher than lot lizard.
You could set your sights just past that at least, you know.
Like a high-end lot lizard, dude.
Yeah,
like
there you go. At the minimum,
Like
that
a
should be your
garage
floor.
like a
that should
parking
be your
garage
floor, and you
lizard.
only go up from there.
Motel iguana.
Yeah, motel
There
iguana.
you go. Specify the kind of lizard.
In iguana.
Yeah,
Because that's kind of
like
a,
one that's
Thank you, yeah.
expensive, lives in a fancy place.
yeah.
You know.
You get big tips.
All right, well that might do it for our podcast.
You got the outro?
Sure, why not?
All right.
All right. Well, anywhere that you're listening to this, subscribe to it. If it's on YouTube, hit that like button. Helps our algorithm. Eventually someone else will find this and they'll want to hear us talk about lot lizards. We got an Instagram. It's at Size 10 Podcast on Instagram. Go ahead and follow that. We post on it the way you do on Instagram. We got new episodes every Wednesday. And thanks so much for listening.
All right, thank you. And thanks to Eliza, follower.
yeah.
Eliza isn't funny.
Yeah, it'll be linked in the
In the show
in
notes.
the YouTube.
Follow my Twitter.
Yeah. All right. Thanks everybody. Bye.